Hey guys, Chart Stoppers back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and map out their key support and resistance areas on the chart. It's important to know these areas before buying into any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is on before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you should know about a stock before you buy or sell. Okay, so let's see here. Also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options, you definitely want to get familiar with support and resistance. I just want to let you guys know I'm not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on the charts which do impact the price action of a stock. And also, I provided a link in the description for Webull. You can use it to start an account and get 2 free stocks. There's also a link in my on the channel page for Robinhood. You can use that to start an account there and get 1 free stock. You'd be helping me and helping yourself at the same time. I do use both of those brokerages and I do recommend both of them. Okay, so before I get into the video, just to let you guys know, we will be doing 3 videos per week on 3 different stocks. So if you have a recommendation for a video, leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification bell so you can know when every new video comes out so you don't miss any. Okay, so with nothing further from me, let's get into the chart. Today we are going to be looking at Amazon. Currently trading at $3,127.47. Today it's down $38.42. Today is January 14th, 2021. We're going to be mapping out support and resistance on this one here. So I'm going to go up here, grab a horizontal line here. And I am on the 4-hour chart for this one. Usually I do these on the daily chart, but for this one I'm going on the 4-hour chart because as you can see right here, since about July of 2020 to right now, Amazon has been trading sideways kind of. It's just been stuck in a the same price pattern since July of last year. So with that, I mean, we'll throw our first support at the 3,000 mark, because you could see that's where we have some pretty good support right here. As it comes up, hits this high right here, bounces down to our support, comes up here, bounces down again off our support, and comes up, shoots up there. But as you could see here, this looks like resistance right here because it, comes through our 3,000 all the way up to about 3,200 right here. So we're going to call that resistance. I'm going to grab another line right here, throw that at 32, boom. Hits that 32, bounces down back to 3,000, comes up, tries to hit the 32 again, comes back down to the 3,000, hits the 32 again, dips down, and then it finally breaks through that 32 all the way up to 35.50 is the all-time high for this stock. So we're gonna make our resistance at the top up here at 3,500. That's where I can connect my 2 highs at. So that'll be my double high right here, right at about 35. So it came up, hit this all-time high, bounced back down, hit our new support, which is 32, bounced up a little bit, and then it dove back down to our old support, which is 3,000. And as you can see, came back up. Now it got stuck in here, hit the resistance, came back down a little bit, and then came back through that resistance all the way up, made another high right here, retested that high, didn't quite make it all the way back up, but then it dipped back down to the support, tried to come back up, and then dipped below the support, so it broke down through the support right here, retested that lower support at 3,000, and then it broke through the resistance. So this thing's been kind of, trading sideways, up and down through these support and resistance areas, for the past, 6 months here. And as you can see right here, hit it again, bouncing up and down. And right now it's kind of just stuck in the middle here. So we'll see right here at the end. What do we got here? Okay, so we're sitting at 31.27 where we closed at. So we're going to do our price prediction here. I mean, it's been on a downward trend. Let's take a look at the daily chart here and see. Yeah, it's been on a downward trend here. It's just starting to flatten out here off that downward trend. It looks like, ever since it's been about, a couple weeks, it's been trending downward here. It's just starting to flatten out right here off that downward trend, as you can see on the daily chart. So I'm going to zoom out here. I'm going to try to make a trend here. And I'm going to be using, if you go into drawings right here on Webull, and you go all the way down, usually I'll use trend line and I'll try to map out a trend. But I'm going to use this right here, the trend channel. And I'm going to see how well this works. I'm going to go down here to this low. And I'm going to connect it with this low right here. And see what I come up with to try to get a price prediction of where this stock is going to move. Let's see if it has a trend that it's been hitting. So let's see here. Okay, so has it been staying in this channel? Looks like it has for the past 6 months. I mean, it's come out of it a little bit up here for a couple days. For the most part, it's kind of stuck in that channel. I mean, I could always be a little bit off on it, but yeah, I am a little bit off actually right here. So let me redo that. Let me just get rid of this here. Let's see if I could redo this. I missed the low down here. I missed that right here. Let me zoom in. Okay, so I'll just go down here. Try to get as close as I can on this one. And connect it as close as I can here. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but we'll just try to get as close as possible. Okay, that looks, that's a little bit better there. So, it's kind of stuck to the same trend. It's still on, I guess it's still on an upward trend. It's still kind of trading up if you zoom out. You see, you still got upward movement. Okay, and another thing I wanted to talk about is, if you guys take a look, let me go back here. Let's see, I'm going to go back to 2018 here. Or I'm going to go back to 2017. Let's go back to 2017. And we'll take a look at July right here. The same thing we were looking at in 2020. You take a look at July through, where were we at? January. Take a look at what happened here. Moving sideways, moving sideways, moving sideways, and then all of a sudden, right around January, boom, you have a pop. And it moves right up. Big pop, moves up. Okay. So Let's take a look at 2019. Right here. Where were we looking at? July. Okay, a little bit after July, you see the sideways movement right here up until, where were we looking at? Up until January, and this one was late January, you have a pop right here, boom. And it just, it moves up, comes back down. This is when COVID hit though, so you can't really fault it for that, but as you can see right here, it still had that continuation of that up until about July of this year, or last year I mean, and then it started trading sideways again. So this stock does have a history of doing this, like it has in these past 6 months of trading sideways at the from midsummer to the end of the year, and then all of a sudden in the beginning of the year you get that pop, and that's where you get all your growth from for the year from this stock pretty much. You get a big pop in the beginning of the year from this stock, and that's when it really ramps up. Okay, and then you'll have the sideways action for the rest of the year pretty much. So that's just a trend to look out for. That's something that I saw in the charts, and I wanted to let you guys know about that. So if you guys think this video helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I hope I helped you learn something, and we'll see you next time on Chart Stoppers.